Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the brand new collection from Colourpop. This is the Making Mauves collection. So if I seem a little off in this video, it's because I'm like dying. I'm literally dying. I have like the worst cramps ever. I also have a heating pad on while I'm filming this because I'm like literally dying. I feel awful, but I wanted to film with this because I was excited because there is one product in here that I'm really excited for. So I was like, you know what, let me just sit down and film with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not sure when this collection is launching. I will put that in the description box when I find out. We'll always leave all the info and everything down below. Pricing, all that good stuff. As always, you guys can use my code, which is KATRINA. It'll save you 10% off the Colourpop website. There are some exclusions, so I always just say just try it and see if it works on your order. Anyways, let's get into it. So the first thing we have is the Making Mauves palette. It is a little 9-pan palette. And I'm assuming that this is going with the same collection of like Blush Crush and Nude Mood. So this is what the Making Mauves packaging looks like. And you open it up and this is what the palette looks like inside. At first glance, it doesn't look like much. It looks very like dull. But like once you swatch it, it looks a little bit, I wouldn't say brighter, but it doesn't look as dull as it does in the palette. You have a mixture of Super Shock shadows, foiled shadows, metallics, and mattes in here. We have 2 blushes. I just like when we get blushes in collections. I don't know why, but I love blush. So anytime we can get blushes in a collection, I get super excited. So this is what the packaging on the blush boxes look like. It just has that same floral pattern on it. This is what the actual components of the blush look like. The first one we have is Catch My Vibe, and this one is a more just true pink blush. And then we have Coast to Coast, which this one is a more true mauve shade, more neutral. The packaging on these has that same floral design. I think the Blush Crush ones had that same design with it too. We have a little Super Shock shadow set, and this is called the Mercy Bouquet Super Shock Shadow Duo. It has the same packaging as the palette and everything does. And then in here we have Day Trippin' and Bloomer, and this is what the packaging on them look like. It is that same mauve packaging. And then we have Day Trippin', which is a more lavender pinky shade with some blue glitter in it. And then we have Bloomer, which is a just purpley shadow with some glitter in it. It looks like it has blue, just multicolor shimmer throughout it. So we have 2 last products, which this is what I was the most excited thing for because we have new Luxe glosses already. I'm super excited. That was upside down. 2 Luxe glosses. So I'm really excited to see that we're getting more shades in these now because I love the formula of these so much. So we have Figgy with it and Check In, and it has the same floral packaging as everything else. And these are the 2 glosses, kind of in the same shade family. Obviously, it's more mauves. This one's a little bit deeper. This is actually the one I have on my lips right now. And then this one is a little bit lighter and has some shimmer throughout it, like an all over shimmer, where this one just looks like it has, I can see little specks of gold glitter throughout this one, where this one just looks like all over very shimmery. So yeah, we have those 2. I'm assuming that those will be the same price as their other Luxe glosses. Yeah, that's everything in this collection. It is a smaller collection, but it is really cute and kind of perfect for spring right now. This is the look that I came up with today using the collection. So I will be doing a tutorial on this look right here, and then I will be giving you guys my final thoughts on this entire collection at the end of the video. So if you guys want to see how to get this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Do you ever just put your heating pad on the highest setting, just so the burning will hurt more than your cramps? Because that's me right now. We're gonna jump into the palette with the shade Big Moves, which is that shade over there. It's a really light mauve transition shade. I'm gonna use this in my crease. This one's more of a mauve, really light, almost lavender shade. I would consider this more lavender than mauve, so I'm not mad at it. I love lavender, but it is a really light shade, so this is a really good first transition shade to put down. Went to Big Fig, which is this shade down here, a darker mauve color. Start putting this on the outer corner of my eye. You guys know this is more cool tone for those who don't like cool tone shades. I'm not a huge fan of cool tones. I don't know how I feel with this look yet. I have to have everything on I'm gonna blend that shade out. I'm gonna take Marquee, which is this deeper like plummy shade on the bottom. I'm gonna run that kind of along the lash line just for some smokiness. I'm starting on the outer corner, and then with whatever's left I'll kind of drag that towards the front or the inner part, but I'm keeping most of it on this outer corner over here. It's like from that little smoky outer corner over here, I will slightly drag this up towards the outer corner, but not a lot. I just want to bring that color up a little bit. I think Mauve on top is the Super Shock shadow, and I think A La Mode is, that one's the metallic. But we also have some Super Shock shadows too. Let me see if I want to use these. Going with Day Trippin' first. This is one of the Super Shock shadows. It's like a really pretty lavender with some blue sparkle in it. Put that on the inner part. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. I like that. I am going to take a little bit of A La Mode from the palette, which is this shade right here. See how it looks? I feel like it's a little bit more pink than what I have on, but we'll see. Kind of putting that like on the center a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit more pink, but it looks fine. And I'm just putting that like on the center, blending that into that Super Shock shadow. I like that A La Mode shade because it did add a little bit more pink to the look, which is what I kind of wanted. I feel like the colors are a little bit more on the purpley side. I usually don't mind, but I like, when it comes to mauves, I like more like pinky mauves. You know, like mauve is like a pinky purple kind of color, but sometimes I lean more pink, sometimes I lean more purple. These ones I feel like lean more purple. Like cool tone purple too. Go ahead and do my foundation and stuff, and I'll come back and we'll do the blushes, which I'm really excited for, so I'll be right back. Okay, so foundation, bronzer, contour, all that stuff is on. So let's move on to these blushes. The packaging is so cute on these. I really like them. This one is Coast to Coast. This one's a little bit more mauve-y. And then we have Catch My Vibe, which is more pink. I think I'm gonna go with Catch My Vibe, the pink one. So, well, I don't know, we might use both of them. Let's see. I'm gonna take a little bit of Catch My Vibe. I just like the name too. I'm just kind of dab that on. Cute, cute. That is actually really cute pink blush. It's not too pink or, you know, too like blue pink or anything. It's actually a really nice, natural pink blush, like you're naturally flushing. So I do like this one. I'm not a huge fan of this color blush. I've just never been a person that would use that color. I need something a little bit brighter to brighten up my face because my face doesn't look that bright sometimes. So I need like blush out of everything. If I could only have like one makeup product, it would be blush because I always look dull and dead. So I need something a little bit brighter to kind of pick me up and look alive. I really like this one. I'm not a huge fan of pink blush in the first place, but I actually really like this one. I just feel like it's really natural. Like, I feel like this is the color that I naturally blush when I'm like hot. I like it. I like it a lot actually. Let's go ahead and do the lower lash line while we're here. I'm just going to take the same shades that I took on the top. I'm actually just going to start with Big Fig and take that. Yeah, I feel like now that I have the rest of my makeup on, I do like the way that this looks now. I felt like earlier when I didn't have foundation on or anything, it was kind of like, oh, this is a little cool tone more than I would like. But I like it now. I actually just like how Big Fig looks on its own. Okay, let's take a little bit of Marquee. Just a little bit on this outer corner. I'm barely taking anything because I don't want it to be too smoky. Love that Super Shock shadow. I think it's so pretty. Go ahead and finish off my makeup with lashes and stuff, and then we'll come back and finish off with the lips. So I just finished putting some lashes on and stuff. These lashes are from JCat. These are the... I don't know what style these are. But they come in like this box and it just says tapered on it, or the ELT43, is that the name? I don't know. They're like just super natural and like wispy, and I really like them. So I had a lot of questions about my inner corner highlight. It's the Kylie Ice Me Out highlighter. It came in the little holiday face palette, but they do sell it individually, I believe. and it's literally the best inner corner highlight ever. I love a super bright inner corner. Again, I always look really tired and dead, so anything to brighten me up I will use. You get a lot of questions about that, so I'm gonna finish this look off with the glosses, and I'm so excited because they brought some new luxe glosses out already. So we have Figgy With It and Check In, I think. Oh, and the packaging is so cute. I'm gonna go with Figgy With It and see how it looks. I kind of use a gloss on its own. The other one's a little bit lighter, so I love the luxe glosses so much. Yeah, I like this one. Ooh, I love this one. So pretty. So this is the finished look. I really like how the eyeshadow came out. At first I was a little iffy. I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this that much. Just give you guys my final thoughts on everything. So the palette, I do like it. Is it my favorite palette that Colourpop has come out with? Not really. I feel like if you like mauves, I would pick up probably the Blush Crush palette instead. Someone like me who likes more of the pinkier mauves, more so than like the purpley mauves, I would definitely pick up the Blush Crush palette instead. I feel like these are really good companion palettes though. Obviously it's supposed to be part of this like line, so they did something a little bit more purpley, which I get. And I do like these eyeshadows. Like I like the more lavender shades and stuff. I feel like they do pull more purpley. I feel like this color of mauve isn't the most flattering on everyone. I feel like it does lean a little bit more on the purpley side, but there are some in here that are like more of that pinky kind of neutral mauve shade, like Solitaire or pinky mauve shade. But I just feel like I want like a little bit more of the shades from Blush Crush in here. I feel like that would have been really pretty, but obviously they can't do that because they already have this palette. I also don't feel like this palette will show up on darker skin tones either. I just want to point that out as well. The shimmers in here are really pretty. And like I said, I do like the colors. I just feel like if you're gonna compare it to Blush Crush, which is a little bit more on the pinkier side, like I like the Blush Crush a little bit more than this one. It just really depends on personal preference of like what colors you like and what's flattering on your skin tone. I feel like for me, like it's fine, like I like it. I just feel like the more pinky tones look more flattering on me, at least. I'm gonna do something like this. I want something a little bit brighter purple, like the It's My Pleasure or the Lilac palette, like the more brighter lavender shades like this. I feel like this almost kind of like washes me out a little bit. Like it doesn't really do anything for me, you know? Like I said, it is more personal preference, but I do want to just mention that I don't think that this palette will show up on like deeper skin tones for sure. Super Shock shadows though, however, I really do like. I like both of them in here. I like the one that I have on my lid, and then the other shade in here is just really pretty. I could definitely see myself using both of those. So I do like the Super Shock shadows. Love the packaging of the blushes. I think they're really pretty. I really liked this pink one. I was very pleasantly surprised. I'm not someone who reaches for pink blush, so this one I feel like was really cute and just kind of like looks like a very natural flush to my skin. Blushes I don't think will work on anyone deeper than like a maybe medium skin tone. Maybe the pink one, I'm not too sure. I mean, it is more of like a lighter pink too, so I don't think that these will work on deeper skin tones as well. So just keep that in mind. My favorite things out of the collection are definitely the glosses. I love the luxe glosses, so I was really excited to see that they brought out some new ones already for this collection. I really like the one that I have on right now. I feel like this is a good lip gloss to just kind of throw on and walk out the door. I love those kind of glosses. Those are my favorite. So that one was the what is it called? Figgy With It. So I really like that one, and I feel like this one will also be really pretty like on top of another lipstick or with a lip liner. Both of those are really good glosses. Still more smaller collection, so that's pretty much it. Anyways, leave me a comment down below what your guys' thoughts on this collection are. Do you like it? Are you gonna pass on it? I definitely think if you're gonna pick anything up, pick up either the glosses or the blushes if they're gonna work on your skin tone. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.